Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video, and for this one it is Cliffhanger, which was, well, you can see, written by James Day, not James May as I said when I first tried to record this, and it was released by New Generation Software in 1984, so yeah, a bit of an oldie. Even by my retro channel standards, but this is a game that wasn't exactly a runaway success when it was first released, but it's been going through a bit of a renaissance lately thanks to so many retro channels on YouTube, and as a result of this, more people are finding out what it was all about, and they are seeing that it is nothing like what they thought it was. If you see the cover of the game and you read the blurb, it sounds all very straight-laced, and the fact that it's also a Western. Yeah, Westerns in the UK, and I'm pretty certain that anywhere outside the US, are very much an acquired taste. I can't stand them myself, but still. But this is not a straight-laced Western-based game at all, as we are about to find out. So let's get the game underway. We'll use joystick, and what we do is get to the point where the game annoys me. It would be so easy to type your name here, but no, you can't. You have to use the fucking joystick to type in your name. And it's, it takes fucking ages, so I can't even bother to fill out the name. I'll let you guess what that one is going to be. Any more applicants? No, it's only single player. If it was two player, as far as I know, is it two players simultaneous? See, I can't remember. I did play this back in the day, but I didn't actually have it. I would borrow it off a friend of mine, and I borrowed it quite a few times actually, because I did quite like it. But yes, so you are the hero Cliffhanger, and your brother, who, any more applicants, yeah, they would play as your brother, who is Coat Hanger. Right, so here we go. So the scenes that we have to do, they're chosen randomly. So here we have a CHUCKIE bomb. Here we go. Now you've got to be a bit careful when moving your character around, because he can fall off the cliff at any time. So we need to time this, which I failed to do. Only just. So, okay, about as far as I can throw you is this one. Right, this is another one that is tricky to time. They all are tricky to time, actually. So, continue to wait for him to come along, and we got the fucker. There we go. So 1,000 points, because I did that scene first time. I've never done that before. Right, the circus act. Okay, so it's very similar actually to the one I've just done. I missed him by a fucking fraction. So as you can see, yeah, it is not a straight-laced Western by any stretch of the imagination. It is clearly based on like the Looney Tunes, Warner Brothers cartoons, particularly Roadrunner. Everyone's already pointed that one out. It is quite self-explanatory. Just fucking missed him. I mean, there are additional levels other than the ones here where we're trying to stop the bandit, but I've never got close to finding out what they are. Again, too early with that. I also carried on walking and yeah. Right, next scene. Oh, it's the same one I just did. Okay, let's see if we can do any better this time around. So was I too early or too late? I've already forgotten. Oh, fucking hell. Again, so fucking close. Chuckie Barn, it's this one again. It's not giving me a huge variety as far as the levels. Obviously the levels are chosen completely randomly. Oh, there you go. I thought I did that too late. So yeah, not bad. Right, getting your own back. Don't think we've had this scene yet. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's the one with the... now I haven't got a clue what I'm meant to be doing here. Yeah, I just cannot time it to hit him with the boomerang. Right, the Faraday screen. This is another one where you've got to go pretty quickly. Yeah, didn't time that either. And if ever there was any doubt that, you know, it was based on you know, the Roadrunner cartoons, that particular level there, you got the magnet and you're pulling the pulling the anvil towards you. Yeah. In fact, this is much more of a Roadrunner-like experience than the actual Roadrunner game that came along about 5 years later. Oh, fuck it, I didn't mean to completely bollocks that up. Yeah. Right, now this one. Yeah. And now we need to get ready to push the boulder, and I think I'm... ah, fuck it. I fell off the edge anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. Alright, another attempt at this one. Oh, fucking close. Alright, seesaw. We've already tried this one once. Oh, fucking hell, I just missed that as well. I keep missing by just fractions. Just cannot time it right. Okay, right, the cannon. We haven't seen this one yet, so we've got to wait for him to come along, and then we fire the cannon. Not even close. No. Alright, Circus Act I think we've done before. Yeah. Now you have to catch, I think it's either 8 or 9 of these bandits. It may even be 10. There we go, so I got that one. I think, yeah, that was the level I managed to complete before. 5 chances. Right, this is the one with the boulder that swings round and round. I used to be able to do this one as well. Not this time. So let's get the review underway then. Graphically, I think for a very early, 1984 game, I think it's fine. I mean, all right, it's certainly not going to win any prizes for fantastic graphics or anything, but it is still like, I would have completed that if I hadn't walked off the fucking edge of the cliff there. And when you consider that also, you know, obviously it's based on a cartoon, it's based on the Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons, the graphics work quite well. There we go, got that one. That's 3 caught. So yes, although they are not fantastic, they are more than okay. Didn't get in close with that one. In terms of audio, the music is reasonable. Nothing fantastic. Oh bollocks! That's something you've got to be careful of every fucking time you play any of the levels. Watch you don't fall off the fucking cliff. Too early. This one again. Yes. Just don't get close to that. Anyway, yeah, so let's go back to actually trying to do the review. So, music, yeah, is okay. The sound effects are pretty sparse, but they work fairly well. And then the gameplay, to me is somewhat reminiscent to Dragon's Lair, insofar as, you know, there's only one thing you can do per level, you know, to actually get through each of the stages, and you've got to time it dead right. And of course, describing it as being like Dragon's Lair, the actual coin op, not the shitty Commodore 64 in quotes conversion. There we go, another level done. That is going to put a lot of people off, but I am not a lot of people. I liked the coin op conversion of Dragon's Lair conversion. I like the coin op game. So this sort of gameplay where you basically got to time it and you're not actually doing a great deal per screen, I got no problem with that. So I liked this just out. I liked this game back in the day. I still like it now. It's not one that you know, blows you away with how fucking fantastic it is, but it's certainly an enjoyable enough game. It has plenty of humour there that admittedly it's not quite as over the top as the humour in the Warner Brothers cartoons, which I wish it was, because yeah, the more over the top it is, the more I like it. But it's still a decent one to pick up and play every now and then. And the thing is, it is definitely another one of those games where you think you're only going to have one go. There we go, that level done. And the next thing you know, you've been playing it for like, you know, 2 hours odd. So it definitely keeps you, you know, playing over and over. It does get a bit frustrating after a while, but this fucking level. Yeah, I'm sure the boomerang went straight through him. I'm sure there is something I'm not doing right on that level, and here it is again. Again, it went straight through him. So what is it that I'm not doing on there? There we go. Was this a matter of timing it? Well, it's the same with all the levels, it's a matter of timing it. Yeah, see, I'm sure there is something I'm not doing right for that. Too early there. Yeah, with this boomerang there, I'm sure there is something I'm not doing right here. The trouble is, because I've now done, you know, so many of the other levels, I'm just basically getting this one all the time. Oh, and this one. So yeah, I'm quite a fan of this, despite the fact that the gameplay is somewhat simplistic. Say the old Dragon's Lair comparison. It does help if you like Dragon's Lair, I suppose. But yeah, once you get to this sort of stage where you've only got 1 or 2 levels left, and you keep getting the same level over and over again, and yeah, I just don't know what the fucking hell I'm doing wrong here. So I can't move once I've picked up the boomerang. And yeah. Right, okay, so we got this one at last. These are the only 2 levels I haven't actually done. Far too late. Try that again. So how do I rate it then? Yeah, I think it's quite an enjoyable one. It's so it's one of those that keeps you playing over and over. Way too early. But it's not one where you would, you know, say, right, okay, I've got to set up the old emulator to have a game of Cliffhanger. But once you've started playing it, so you are then playing it for over and over. So it certainly has the replayability. It just doesn't, you know, it's hard to explain. It doesn't keep you, so you know, or doesn't have you thinking, right, I've definitely got to get the game set up, or get, you know, the Commodore 64 set up. Oh, got him, got the fucker. Right, so that means now it's just this level to do, and then we go on to the next section, which I've never seen. So note to self: don't take a sip of me Earl Grey while trying to. Just can't get that fucking timing right. There we go. Right, first on the left. This is episode 2. Yeah, way too early. Right. Fucking hell. I have no idea what to do with any of these scenes. I've not seen these before. Right. It seems to just be constantly firing back at me. Alright, this. Oh, Christ. No, I don't know what I'm meant to be doing on this level. And I've gone straight off. That didn't seem to work. Not entirely surprising. Well, I got through level 1, which is more than I usually do. There we go. So I got a high score. 6,700, which for me is fucking good. So anyway, that is Cliffhanger then. Graphically, it's pretty good, if not outstanding. In fact, that can go all the way through the entire review. The audio is pretty good, without being outstanding. And I say the gameplay looks like it might be quite limited, and for a lot of players I think it probably is quite limited. If you were a fan of Dragon's Lair, as I've already said fuck knows how many times, then this might be, you know, the sort of thing that might interest you. I think the humour is great, especially if you're a fan of the Warner Brothers cartoons. All in all, yeah, I do like it. It's not hugely you know, memorable, but it is one of those games where, you know, you may leave it for months on end and then suddenly you think, oh, okay, yeah, I quite fancy a go at that, and then spend the next 2 hours just constantly playing it. So I will score this 7 out of 10. If you've not played it before, I definitely recommend giving it a go. Right, that brings this review to an end, and we will see you at the next one.